Hi, I'm Bill with the Wilderness Hiker. I'm going to talk about home survival today. And today I'm going to take a trip to the grocery store to buy survival supplies. You can buy all this stuff online and spend a lot of money for all kinds of specialized stuff, but you can also simply go to the grocery store, buy the same food that you would normally buy, and it's a lot cheaper and it's what you're used to eating, and get non-perishable food and just have a couple 3 months supply. Here at the grocery store, we're going to get grocery store food for home survival. Here's the rice. Going to get instant rice. You get the other kind of rice too, but I want to get the instant rice. And I'm going to get some lentils. They're really easy to cook. So we got some lentils. Going to get a bunch of those. Gonna get some other beans here, get some green peas, some lima beans, some navy beans, and more rice. So a lot of food there is pretty cheap, and that could keep people fed for a long time. Here's some canned chicken. I can get this. There's other cans of canned meat here. It will keep a long time and keep people very well fed. Here's some soup. I can get in some soup mix, get more. I've got a lot at home, so I'm just going to get a little. So it's more stuff that you don't have to refrigerate, and it lasts a long time. And I'll eat it anyway. The pasta aisle, we got egg noodles here. So get some of those. Get some more egg noodles, lots of different kinds of pasta. This stuff will keep for forever and I'll eat it anyway, so it's just going to go into my supply of extra food, survival food. So I'm going to get some water. I have a lot at home, so I'm not going to get too much today, but need a lot of that, and I have a lot of that at home, so I'm just going to get a little bit to add to my home supply of survival food. The cracker aisle, I'm going to get a lot of crackers. Eat these anyway. I probably got a bunch at home. I'll get more. How long could you live on crackers? A really long time. How long do you want to live on crackers? Who knows? If you have other stuff to eat, probably a lot. That's more survival food. Just going to fill this thing up. Got a bag full of stuff, check that. Heading back to the car. If it's been there a while, you can eat it and just replace it. And you don't have to even go buy it all at once. You can just buy a little bit extra every time you go. Last time I talked about the bug out bag and how do you survive out in the woods and all of that. And this time I'm just going to talk about surviving at home. We hear all kinds of stuff in advertisements, stuff to buy. People want to sell you things. It can be very expensive, but really there's a simpler way to do it. Have you been watching too many Rambo wannabes telling you how you need to buy their knife to survive? Or are they telling you how to eat bugs? The sky is falling, shouted Chicken Little. What does home survival really look like? We have pandemics, zombies, floods, forest fires, riots, hurricanes, and tornadoes. One day everything is normal, and the next day shit hits the fan. Our safe world doesn't work. We think it can't happen to us, and then we see it on TV. Or maybe it comes to us. What you gonna do? Be a victim? Start studying survival then? That's too late. Get out your gun. The gun will probably make things worse. Be scared and just not know what to do, throw your hands up and run around like a chicken with its head cut off? Or do you have a plan? Are you ready for anything? If you plan ahead, it will change the outcome of a disaster totally. What might be terrifying can change into an inconvenience. If you're mentally prepared, it might even be a game for fun. You can watch the madness and sit back and enjoy life, or you can be a victim. Zombies. Yeah, zombies. Not Hollywood zombies. Hollywood zombies are fun. They're good for entertainment. What about real zombies? They're not the living dead. They're the totally crazy, out of control, batshit crazy people. They will be on the news the next time there's a riot. They may look just like everyone else. Watch the news. Riots, insurrection, hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, and people going crazy. People in an insurrection are worse than the movie zombies. They're dangerous, and they're for real. It doesn't matter what your politics are. A rioting crowd can kill you and destroy everything. Even being on the right side can be the wrong side. There's nothing sane about a panicking, rioting crowd. Don't be there. Make a plan. With any violence or natural disaster, plan A is don't be there. It doesn't matter what it is, rape, robbery, murder, a riot, an insurrection, a flood, a hurricane, or anything else. Be intentional and proactive about not being there. Sometimes that doesn't work. Plan B is to leave. Run. Don't look back. Don't go back for stuff. Leave. Take your people with you if you can. Plan C is escape. Do something, anything to distract an attacking person and run away. To know how to deal with dangerous people, take a self-defense course. I told a friend of mine that, and it really helped her out a lot when somebody was doing something really bad to her. They tried to, they didn't get away with much. It wasn't about beating up the guy, it was about being smart and getting away from the situation. It's more about knowledge and mental attitude than knowing how to fight. You think a gun is going to keep you safe? A criminal could take it away from you and use it on you. If you shoot someone, you'll be in real trouble. Police are trained with guns, and sometimes they get it wrong. What makes you think that you're going to get it right if the police have trouble getting it right? If you have a gun, then be fully trained in how to use it. That's not just taking a few practice shots at a target. Have a professional train you. It takes a lot of time and practice to know how to effectively protect yourself with a gun. Do whatever it takes to get away from the natural disaster and from bad people. You can replace stuff. Have a safe place to go. Make a plan of where to go for natural disasters. Make a plan of where to go if you're attacked while doing your normal activities. That's something that's always changing. If there's a riot or pandemic, go home if you safely can, lock the door, and don't open the door for anybody until it's safe. Where will you go if you can't go home? Make a plan for that. You need a safe place to go and a plan ahead of time. Hopefully, if you're prepared, you won't have to use a disaster plan. Have a bug-out bag and a place you can get it, like your car. That will supply you for 3 days. That's enough time to get to a safe place. When you're home or in the safe place, now what? Have supplies ready. The first supply you need is water. The city water supply may not be working in a disaster. A person needs 2 liters of safe water a day, so have gallons of water ready at home. Have extra water in your car. Have a plan of how to collect water and make it safe. Practice every part of the plan. To make water safe, boil it or add water purification pills, chlorine dioxide pills, or filter it. You can get water filter bottles at the store. If you live in an urban area or an area where water runs off crops, the filter needs an activated charcoal filter to remove chemicals. You can get 3 and 5 gallon bottles for water as well as the little ones. They sell them at grocery stores and outdoor outfitters. Water filters and chlorine dioxide tablets can be purchased at outdoor outfitters. The next supply is food. Keep enough non-perishable food for several weeks. Survival food can be bought for this, and it's good. It's cheaper to buy grocery store food. Get extra of what you normally use. If you like crackers, get extra every time you shop. They can be eaten and replaced before they get old. Some good foods to keep are crackers, trail mix nuts, dried fruits, canned chicken noodles, instant rice, beans, lentils, canned food. Have a supply of no-cook food and easy-to-cook food. Every time you go to the grocery store, buy a little extra, and soon there will be weeks of food. If outside your house is a disaster, you may be going stir crazy, but at least there'll be something to eat, and you won't have to leave the house. Buy a camping stove and learn how to use it. Practice cooking with it. Buy plenty of extra fuel. If the utilities are not working, you can boil water and cook food. Some of the camping stoves have propane for fuel. The propane bottles do not have the issue of spilling like white gas or Coleman fuel does. Now you can cook for weeks and have safe water. And all this is just stuff that you can buy at the grocery store. It's not something expensive or difficult or time consuming. If you want to buy all that stuff, that's cool. But if you buy grocery store food, then you can just eat it and buy more of it so it never gets old. Get a complete first aid kit. The Boo Boo kit, sold cheap everywhere, has only a few small bandages and does not have what's needed in a real emergency. Get the home trauma kit or a really big wilderness first aid kit, or make your own first aid kit. Take first aid courses, read first aid books, practice using the first aid supplies. It could save a trip to the emergency room when shit hits the fan. You need more than these cheap little first aid kits that you can get at the grocery store or the discount store, because you need something to take care of a real serious emergency. That way you can patch somebody up to take them to the emergency room, or maybe you can avoid the trip. My name is Bill, and I've been doing outdoor trips all my life. Please subscribe to the Wilderness Hiker YouTube channel and click the bell to get notifications when there are new videos coming out. If you have any questions, post them as comments on the video.